Hello, world. I re-recorded this like 3 times because I was distracted by the post-its in the back, and I was like, should I hide that? But there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I put post-its around my room to motivate me. Um, I just got done listening to a video with Jim Quick talking about finding his superpower. And I would never assume that he had a learning disability growing up. And it just lifted my spirits a little bit. And I want to talk about my struggle with my speech as a child. As a kid, I was never shy. I was never the person that, you know how when they pass the book around class or like the whole class has to read, I was excited to read. In vacation Bible school in church, when they had auditions, I'd be like, oh, I want to audition. I'm ready to audition. But something that people made painfully aware for me was that I talk too fast. And it's not, I don't hear that I'm talking fast. Sometimes I feel my mouth move very, very fast. And I have to remind myself, I've become conscious of this now. I have to remind myself to slow down. And thinking about, and I hope someone from FSU School of Theater is watching this, David Turner. I took a voice and body class with him, and I said, I'm in this class because I have a speech problem and I want to learn to correct it. Because with the speech problem, I would have like this slight stutter where I would stumble over my words. And I remember after the class, he pulled me to the side and he's like, you don't have a stutter. You don't have a speech problem. Your mind is just moving too fast. And I was always a fast reader. And it made sense to me that when I'm talking out loud, I'm reading. So like I'm speeding through the words faster than the average person can listen. So he gave me some techniques to be aware of how fast I'm talking. First is breathing. I don't breathe. I used to hate the meditation classes that they had us do in school because I'm just not a very relaxed person. So breathing is definitely going to help you when it comes to slowing down. Also, emphasizing certain words and sentences to get your point across. This is something that Neil Tyson does. He'll speed up a certain sentence and then he'll slow down, and then maybe he'll like talk a little softer to make you lean in and actually listen. And this is something that speakers do in general. At my job, we have this club where we have to sell this club, and I have 3 points that I emphasize on, and like sometimes I'll speed through 1 or 2 of them, and then I'll be like, but this is a really great deal, because I actually want them to like be like, oh yeah, you're right. I have a journal. It says journal from, this is my first teaching job, and just some vocal techniques to do. It's just like when you're about to work out or you're about to start dancing, how you warm up your body. I have to warm up my speech. I have to warm up my tongue. So doing raspberries helps a lot to help me slow down. What else? We talked about the breathing. Oh, obviously the tongue twisters. I suck at tongue twisters because I can do them really fast, but I had to remind myself to slow it down. Like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. I have to focus on that. Oh fuck, she sells. S's are weird for me. S's are very weird. So she sells seashells by the seashore. Also making sure that you're rounding out your mouth. Okay? You can't talk like this. No one's going to be able to understand anything you're saying. Like, open up your mouth, overemphasize everything. I like to say that I talk with my whole face, which is frustrating because when I'm at work and I'm upset, people can actually see that I'm upset because I talk with my whole face. I use my eyebrows, I use my eyes to emphasize a point. Okay? What else? What else? What else? Word fillers. We do word fillers as we're thinking, as we're processing it. I say like a lot, as you can see. Just very well, anyway. I don't like saying anyway because I think it's kind of rude. So I think I've eliminated anyway from my vocabulary. I need to stop saying I'm sorry. And so let's stop saying those word fillers. Say what you mean right then and there. Okay? Something else that I like to do is when I'm panicked, before I'm about to go on stage, before I'm about to give a speech, before I'm about to talk in front of a crowd, I grab an ice cube. Why is that helpful? I don't remember, but this is something that someone told me in college. Holding on to an ice cube will help calm down your nerves. Something else that I do when I'm having a conflict with a person or with a manager, you know how when like they pull you into the office and then like you're panicked because you're like, fuck, they're about to fire me, you know, or like, fuck, like I just don't want to be lectured. I'm almost 30 years old. Tell me what I did wrong and send me on my way, you know, but I'm practicing standing up for myself. So something Tony Robbins says is when you're about to get into some kind of conflict, is another filler. When you're about to get into a conflict, stand up and stand like a superhero. It's just something about the body standing like this, like it just gives me the confidence to go right ahead and speak. And also, I speak even though I'm choking back tears, or sometimes I just let the tears fall because you have to say what you're feeling because it's important. It's fucking valid, okay? So, yeah. Smile. And I hope some of these techniques have helped you with whether you need to practice speaking up for yourself, whether you need to practice slowing down, whether you're just aware that no one really listens to you. Practice with, we used to call it at my first job, coloring. Color your sentences. Speak with your face. I need to stop speaking with my hands. Something that we were taught was to sit on your hands so you can stop talking with your hands. So, yeah, I hope this was super helpful, or if not, sorry. Smile and make today, every day, great.